Join me, everyone. Let's catch the wave on Arirang Radio. Yes, everyone. Welcome to the program. I hope you're ready. We're here to jump on the Korean wave, and we have 현우 선생님.
안녕하세요. Hello, everybody. 현우 here from Talk to Me in Korean, and I'm very happy to be back here.
Yes, and I think we are also very happy to see you again. How are you today?
I'm feeling good. Thank you.
Yes, TGIF, it's Friday.
Yes, it's always Friday when I'm here, and it's just good. I mean, if I come in Tuesdays or Thursdays, I might not say, oh, I'm excited, I'm full of energy.
It wouldn't be the same.
It wouldn't be the same.
And I'm sure the listeners are also loving it. And maybe some of them have maybe an easier day at work or at school on Friday. So maybe it's perfect because we're here to help you with Korean culture. And here today, to be more specific, with Korean language.
That's right. And we also have very interesting phrases to introduce.
That's right. We actually have two expressions every single week. And we're going to talk about them right now. In the second hour, we'll also listen to some of your audio clips. We have some very interesting voice messages.
Awesome.
And we will also answer some of your curiosities about Korean language.
Cool.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it is more than okay.
Sounds good. Let's jump into the first expression here.
The first expression is related to swimming. And 땅 짚고 헤엄치다 is today's expression. Well, usually, swimming is 수영 or 수영하다.
수영하다.
Yeah, I think 수영 is easy to remember because 수영 is similar to swim.
Swim. 수영.
So 수영 is the
I never thought about that.
most commonly used word for swimming, but 헤엄 is also the same thing, but in the native Korean version.
헤엄.
So, 헤엄치다. So since it's like sort of like a proverb, it's in the native Korean word.
Can you say 헤엄하다?
No, 헤엄치다.
헤엄치다.
Yeah, 헤엄 is swimming and the verb for it is 치다.
치다.
And the full expression is 땅 짚고 헤엄치다. 땅 is the ground.
짚고.
Yeah, and 짚다 is to sustain your body with your arm, usually your arm or other parts of the body other than your legs. So 땅 짚고 헤엄치다 is put your hand
on the floor
or ground and then swim.
And then swim.
So imagine yourself swimming, but then the swimming pool is actually very shallow, so you can touch the ground.
Touch the bottom of the swimming pool with your hand and you're swimming.
Yeah, like on the surface, it looks like you're floating because you can swim well, but the reality is you're actually pushing your body up on the floor.
And if you can do this actually without the water, I guess you are a fantastic b-boy.
Exactly. Or an astronaut.
I don't know. So what does this mean?
So,
땅 짚고
헤엄치다. So, I mean, if I may ask you once again, do you think this is easy or difficult? 땅 짚고 헤엄치다. Swimming like this. Is it easy or difficult?
I don't know. I guess you're not drowning because you have one hand supporting you, but then it's maybe not the fastest way to swim.
Of course. I guess the goal here is not to swim fast, but to just pretend to swim or, swim as a beginner. So it means to be doing something easy.
Okay.
Yeah, very easy.
So it's very easy to do.
Yeah. So, for example, for you, like you've been doing radio for many years.
Yeah.
So, like if somebody like interviews you all of a sudden on the street, hey, you are a passerby, I know, but can I interview you really quickly for 10 seconds?
Okay.
It's like this for you.
땅 짚고 헤엄치기.
So basically, it's a piece of cake.
It's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually interviews are not always a piece of cake.
I know.
For sure. Even if you do a lot of radio or even if you do a lot of TV, sometimes it can be tricky. But
it depends on the topic, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I understand your expression. So basically, it's swimming in a swimming pool where you can't touch the bottom of the swimming pool is actually quite hard, and you're kind of afraid. But when you swim in a small pool where you can actually touch the floor, then you can move easily around. And
it would be like me swimming in a kid's pool. Whereas if you swim in an adult pool or like a big, deep pool, if you don't know how to swim, you will be in trouble. but 땅 짚고 헤엄치기 is really easy. So when someone is like asked to do something super simple or
super easy.
Yeah, you can say, 그거 땅 짚고 헤엄치기지.
You know what, 현우 선생님, I actually thought of another expression which means the exact same thing.
Which expression is it?
누워서 떡 먹기.
누워서 떡 먹기, yes.
It means the same thing, right?
Yeah, like lying down on the floor and
Eating rice cakes.
Eating rice
떡.
cake. But whenever someone says that to me, I always argue that 누워서 떡 먹기, eating rice cake, lying on your back is actually very difficult. You might just get choked.
That's not the point. You don't understand.
You can't digest well, you know.
Okay, well, that's the first expression for you here today, everyone. Piece of cake.
Yeah, 땅 짚고 헤엄치다.
Okay, first expression. If you want to check out the expressions and a lovely photo of Hyunwoo 선생님 and myself, you can check out our Facebook page, Catch the Wave, and also on arirangradio.com. We have some more details. Let's play some music and we'll jump into the second expression right after the break. This is Honey G, 바보야, you fool. 내 마음을 모르겠니? What does that mean?
Can't you see how I feel?
Yes, that was basically the last phrase we heard from that song.
Yeah.
바보야, you fool by Honey G. What does 바보 mean? Maybe we have some new listeners. 바보.
바보 basically means a fool.
Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
현우, 바보,
And
현우.
also between couples or like potential couples, they can say 바보 to each other.
But you can say in a kind way. 바보야.
바보, you don't know how I feel, you know, that kind of 바보. I mean, I think it's the same in English. You fool or you're foolish.
But when you're angry and if you say it like you're trying to explain a situation to someone and that person really doesn't understand, then that person can get angry and say, 바보 아니야?
Yeah, you idiot.
Yeah, 바보 아니야?
That's 바보. So 바보 can be both very soft, but and also be very aggressive.
That's right. And I'm sure we don't have any pabos here. So
No, it's just
don't worry.
two of us. So
we are the pabos. And we are teaching you some expressions. What is the second expression today, please?
the second expression has something to do with stealing, and it is 훔쳐보다.
훔쳐보다.
So to break it down, 훔치다 is to steal and 보다 is to look. So stealing
훔쳐보다.
and looking. Still look.
I like the drawing. We have this guy and he's riding a bicycle and there's
Yeah.
this beautiful lady and he just passed that lady and he looks back.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that lady in the drawing is actually beautiful. I just...
Is she your ideal type, Hyunwoo?
No, not really. I just tried to draw a woman. So anyway, this stick figure is supposed to be a woman and the guy is looking back, you know. But you know how even when there's a beautiful woman, it's weird for a guy to actually stare at the woman, like, you know, not really caring what the woman thinks, right?
That's why you need sunglasses.
Ah, I see. I see. I need a pair of sunglasses then. So 훔쳐보다 is to just sneak a peek, you know.
Sneak a peek.
Yeah. 훔쳐보다 usually just means that you see something, you look at something really quickly or quietly under, I don't know, something, and then nobody else will notice.
Yeah. Take a sneak peek.
Yeah.
Look at something, I guess, very quickly without anyone seeing you.
Exactly. That's the point.
Yeah. So it's like so that no one notices. Basically.
No one notices. And if you say take a sneak peek, it can be like 살짝 보다, and you can be actually looking at it with other people.
Yeah.
You know, you can be seeing like something before an official release, like for limited time.
훔쳐보다.
Yeah, but here 훔쳐보다 has to be sneak a peek secretly. So
That's right.
yeah. 훔치다 is the point here.
훔치다. So 훔치다 means to steal something. 훔치다.
훔치다. And for some reason, 훔쳐보다 can be about anything, but it's usually used about guys looking at girls.
Usually.
Yeah.
Are you like that on the street?
No, officially no.
Officially, no.
And
does your wife say anything when you walk around and 훔쳐보면?
my eyes are fixated upon my wife.
I don't look anywhere else.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I
Kinda
don't
like,
even.
You know those horses when they walk, they have these things that prevent them from looking left and right.
Yeah, I don't even look to the front. I just walk looking at my wife.
Hyunwoo walks like this. Okay. 훔쳐보다.
훔치다, 훔쳐보다. And have you ever stolen anything like before?
A pen.
I see.
No, I didn't really steal anything.
That's good.
I'm thinking right now. What did I take, steal?
I think
No, when I was a kid,
Yeah.
you know, I used to go to like my cousin's place and we used to have like toys and I would like take some of their toys to my house.
Yeah, that's stealing. But as a kid, I think we all do
as
that
a little
sometimes.
kid.
I
You
was
put them in your pockets and then you try to leave the house and then my cousin's mom, so my aunt basically would come and like check your pockets.
yeah, and it's not really pleasant when you get caught.
No.
I was living in this old apartment. That's where I was born, and there was this gauge for water usage. You know how much water like everybody used.
Okay.
So there was this hole in the wall, and there was a door. So I opened it, and I saw some gauges. And I thought, okay, what are all these things? And in front of the gauges, there was a manhwa책, a comic book. So I thought, okay, somebody like there's no reason to put a manhwa책 in there.
Yeah,
so I
why
thought,
would
okay,
you put a...
Yeah, so I thought somebody threw it away.
Okay.
So I took it. And I read it. It was fun. And next week I went back and there was another manhwa책. So obviously it was somebody's storage.
Someone was hiding.
Yes, from their parents.
Oh.
And I was taking those.
Hyunwoo, bad
so,
boy.
Yeah, I stopped, but
And then you decided to put them back in there?
no, I was too scared that I might get caught, so I kept those manhwa책s.
Okay, so this expression basically combines two verbs,
Yeah.
훔치다 and 보다. 훔치다 means to steal, 보다 means to see or to watch. So 훔쳐보다 means to take a sneak peek
Yeah.
or to look at something very quickly without anyone noticing.
Yeah, or hoping that no one will notice.
That's right. Hoping. Hoping.
Yeah, that's the point.
Don't get caught. All right, everyone. We'll be back in the second hour. Check out the expressions on Facebook. Tell us what you think. If you want some more details, you can also check out arirangradio.com. We'll be back in the second hour. We have some audio clips, some very interesting ones, and we will also answer some of your questions. Stay with us. 감사합니다. The next song is 손승연 featuring MC Sniper. 미친 게 아니라고요. I'm not crazy. That's right, everyone. Catch the wave. And we're here for you every single day for 2 hours. Happy Friday once again. We are here this time to talk about some of your audio clips. And
That's
I think
right.
we've received some very interesting messages. Thank you very much. If you want to do the same, send us your audio clips. It's very simple. The email address is catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. And if you are selected, our very generous Hyunwoo 선생님 will be sending you some nice books, right?
That's right. We publish lots of new books almost every month.
Hyunwoo,
So
too many books. Hyunwoo has too many books.
we have too many ideas, too many good topics, and we get lots of requests for new books. So we publish many books, and we will be sending you one of the Talk to Me in Korean books if your audio clip is aired on air.
That's right. Now we're going to jump into the first one here. I think it's sent to us by Marvel. Marvel Medallion. I'm not too sure where this person is from, but we'll find out right now because I think her first message is her self-introduction. Here we go.
안녕하세요. 제 이름은 메디하예요. 저는 17살이에요. 그리고 미국에 살고 있어요. 저는 고등학생인데 올해 대학에 들어가요. 제 전공은 뉴로사이언스지만 한국어를 부전공으로 공부하고 싶을 만큼 한국어 공부하는 걸 너무 좋아해요.
Wow.
한국어 공부한 지는 2년 됐어요. 지금까지 제 간단한 자기소개였습니다.
Okay.
Cool.
Good self-introduction.
Yeah, very. It wasn't that simple because she was, she was able to introduce many aspects of herself. So
She says she's been learning basically Korean for 2 years. Her name is Mediha, and she's from the U.S. She's 17.
17, and she's entering college soon.
That's right. So
Yeah.
she's learning Korean as her,
I guess hobby.
Yeah, hobby, her second
Maybe.
major, like sub-major, maybe.
Yeah.
And she seems to be quite motivated. You can sense it in the voice.
Yes.
You know, she's quite speedy and yeah, she's going forward.
And when I listen to someone's voice or voice like message recording something like this, I can see how comfortable they are in speaking that language, whether they are just reading off of a script or they're, being able to actually speak it. But she's really comfortable, so that's really good.
That's a great start. Actually, maybe not a start because you've been learning for 2 years. I guess she's maybe learning with your website as well.
I hope so.
Yeah, and perhaps at school and listening to maybe our program as well. I think she also sent us another message. She sent us several expressions. We're going to listen to 2 of them right now. Here we go.
이제 제 친구에 대해서 말하고 싶은데요. 제 친구가 범규 씨는 가르쳐 주었어요. 소산하다 is the next one. 소산하다. And this is a really versatile word. I really love this word. Basically, it can refer to anything from water to emotions to streams flowing from a mountain. So it means to surge or to burst forth. So you can say, oh, 산에서 물이 솟아났다, or you could even say like, hope welled up in her heart. So it has lots of usages.
It's very poetic.
And then the
too.
last phrase is 뭐 이 정도 가지고. 뭐 이 정도 가지고. So basically, I find this a really amusing phrase, and it's a response to someone saying, "Oh, you're so awesome, you're so nice," and it's an amusing jocular response where you are, basically being kind of immodest, and you're saying, "Oh, well, don't even mention it. This is just who I am."
Yeah, or this
So if
is
someone
nothing.
says, "Oh, you're so funny," then you'd say, "Oh, 뭐 이 정도 가지고." Don't even, come on. It's expected. So that's a bit of Korean there, and I know that I make lots of mistakes in my Korean, but I hope to study really hard in the future and improve all the time. All right. 고맙습니다.
Well, that's perfect. I think Hyunwoo and I, we lost our job. I think she can replace us.
Yeah, she just has to buy some flight tickets.
That's right.
Or
Come
one
here.
flight ticket. Just come to Korea.
That's a great explanation, actually. She introduced 2 expressions. Thank you very much, Mediha. The first one was sosanada. So what does that mean?
To surge, to come out, from something very quickly and in abundance, of course. And 뭐 이 정도 가지고 is also very interesting.
뭐
이 정도 가지고.
이 정도 가지고.
So 뭐 is just like, come on, or well, and 이 정도, this much, this degree. 가지고 is like with. So with this degree of greatness or like funniness, you're surprised.
So you can try to maybe play it a little bit arrogant. And maybe try to be cool. And let's say I gave something really expensive to Hyunwoo. And say, hey, Hyunwoo, just take it. It's my present,
thank
right?
Thank you.
And then I go, 뭐 이 정도 가지고.
Yeah, of course. And you show off some really difficult trick, or you played against a super like famous tennis player and you won. And then you can say, 뭐 이 정도 가지고.
뭐 이 정도 가지고.
I didn't even break a sweat.
아무것도 아니야. It's nothing. Piece of cake, right? Okay, well, thank you very much. In any case, we'll send you a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com. Mediha from the US. We have now another clip here. Wiweka from Indonesia. I really love Catch the Wave, especially this segment, Kate Talk with Hyunwoo, because you always give us lessons in understanding the meaning of Korean idiomatic phrases, which are rarely covered in many Korean language textbooks. So she's enjoying it, and she also says, my audio clip is inspired by my trip to Seoul last year. She was here and she had a great time. Why don't we listen to it right now?
이번 역은 홍대 입구역입니다. 내리실 분은 왼쪽입니다. 인천국제공항, 서울역 방면은 공항철도로, 일산이나 문산 방면으로 가실 고객께서는 경의선으로 갈아타시기 바랍니다.
Wow.
That's great.
I think we're not the only ones losing our jobs here. She's doing a great job.
Yes. Actually, this person who recorded all the announcements for the subway stations, she's also very famous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jennifer. I know her too.
Wow.
And she's also teaching English. She's a very well-known English teacher in Korea.
Yeah.
And I guess everybody recognizes her voice, but Wiweka might be able to replace her.
This is so funny. She says, during my trip in Seoul, I went to many places, mostly by subway. So I got used to hearing the famous announcement.
Yeah?
And even the subway song got stuck in my head. Dun, dun, dun. That one. And she tried to copy it several times just for fun. In the end, I decided to send my best rendition of the Seoul subway's announcement.
So she practiced many times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's play it again. I think I find it really funny and I'm sure our listeners will love it. Here we go. This is Wiweka from Indonesia.
Imagine you're in the subway.
이번 역은 홍대 입구, 홍대 입구역입니다.
We're arriving at Hongik
내리실
University.
문은 왼쪽입니다. 인천국제공항, 서울역 방면은 공항철도로, 예산이나 문산 방면으로 가실 고객께서는 경의선으로 갈아타시기 바랍니다.
And she really paid attention to the details.
No, really, because she's talking even about like the transfer announcements going to Incheon Konghang, which is the Incheon airport.
Yeah, most people would just stop at the doors open on your left.
That's right. Oh, wow. That's actually quite amazing. This is really funny. So you can do the same, everyone. Just be creative if you were here in Korea or if you hear people, Korean people, maybe saying stuff or maybe using different expressions, phrases. You can copy them.
Yes.
And even if you don't understand what it is, try to imitate them and we will take care of the rest.
You know what? I have an idea.
Go ahead.
To give like to a random person who takes upon it.
Okay.
So if you've been to Korea before, you will notice must have noticed that there are street vendors selling things and you know speaking through loudspeakers from their trucks.
Sure.
So you might have heard people saying things like 고장난 컴퓨터, 고구마 too, but 고장난 컴퓨터, 라디오 삽니다.
That's right. It's really funny. You see these trucks and they buy stuff or they sell things sometimes.
And then they want to advertise their cell phone number so that people can just hear it and call them. So they say 010 1, 2, 3, 4. So if somebody is interested, it's an idea.
You can try to imitate those guys as well. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Just come up with anything. Send us your audio clips, voice messages, catchkoreanwave@gmail.com. I really like the two messages we heard right now. So Wiweka and also Mediha from the US. Send us your contact information and your address and we will send you a book sponsored to us by talktomeinkorean.com.
That's right.
We'll be back in a few moments, everyone. Stay tuned. Catch the Wave continues. We have more music and we also have some questions to answer. This is B1A4, Lonely 없구나. Lonely, everyone. B1A4, 없구나. 없구나 is actually the Korean title, I think. 없구나.
없구나.
Which means?
You're not here.
Yeah, 없구나.
없구나. We have, though, 있구나. We have some questions.
있구나. 질문 있구나.
있구나.
We have some questions indeed.
That's right. We're not lonely because we have questions.
Not at all. And we have you participating and sending us your comments. So thank you very much once again. 감사합니다. The first one is sent to us by Mosine Benamar, saying, hello, Adrian and Hanu. I just love Catch the Wave and I would like to thank you for all these useful expressions. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Now, she's talking about the pronunciation of niun, which is sometimes pronounced liul. N becomes L.
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. She gave us some examples.
Yes, for example, when you say 물 and 놀이, 물 is water, 놀이 is game or play, so 물놀이 becomes 물놀이. So the second consonant, no, becomes lo, because of the previous consonant, which is 리을.
Yeah.
So 물놀이. And her question here is if the two words are actually separated by a space, does it also apply to that? So
what is the answer?
the answer is no.
If it's separated,
Yeah, usually people just stop there.
you
and,
pronounce separately.
Yeah, breathe maybe.
물놀이.
Exactly. So for example, when you say 널 너무, like 너를 너무 or 널 너무, people don't say 널 너무.
No.
It's 널 너무.
널 너무.
Yeah.
널 너무 사랑해.
Yeah. Or for example, to pay money, 돈을 내다. People do not say 돈을 내다.
No.
돈을 내다.
내다.
Yeah.
And I think in most cases, if you pronounce it just the way it's written, then it's correct and people will understand you better
Yeah.
than if you make the effort to try to come up with some kind of liaison.
Yeah, exactly. And also, even when words are pronounced with liaisons, I guess it's okay to pronounce it in the formal, standard way, the
Yeah.
default way. 잘 나다. Like, it doesn't have to be 잘 나다 all the time. 물놀이 is fine too.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And maybe that's even better for people to understand you, especially when you are a foreigner. Okay, well, thank you very much in any case for that interesting question. We had another one this time by June.
June.
That's my Korean name.
From
June.
yourself, maybe?
No. Dear teachers, what is the difference between 한 번
한 번.
and 한 번?
Okay, so without space and with space in the middle.
So that's kind of connected to the question we just talked about. With space, no space.
Yeah.
But this is more about like the meaning maybe,
Yeah, the
or
usage.
the emphasis, trying to put emphasis on something. So what can you tell this person?
So basically, 한 번 means once, right? So if you use a space between 한 and 번, it actually means once.
Once.
Yeah, once. So if you give someone a chance, 한 번 더 해봐. Like, do it one more time.
Try once more.
Yeah, try once more. But if you say 한 and 번 together, like in without space, it means try doing something or just give it a try.
한 번 해봐.
한 번 해봐. It has no relation to just once.
No.
It can be just giving it a try.
Give it a try.
Yeah, usually that meaning. So if you want to emphasize like the fact that you just have one chance to do something or you visited a place once, one time, it has to be with a space.
한국말 한 번 배워봐. Try to learn Korean.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. Give it a try.
And you're not saying learn Korean one time.
No. That would be kind of strange.
So for example, you can say I have been to Taiwan once. You can say 대만에 한 번 가봤어요.
한 번
Space.
가봤어요.
번, yes. But if you say 대만에 한 번 가봤어요, it means I just tried visiting there just to see how it was,
Yeah. 대만에 한 번 가봐.
Yeah.
Try to go to Taiwan once.
Yeah.
For instance.
And you can go actually twice or three times too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually an interesting question as well. June BYJ. Thank you very much for your comment there. I hope it helped you out. Now we also have a message by Lenny here, and she's asking us about the ending. You know how at the end of some sentences you often use 다.
Yes.
다. It's the formal way to end a sentence with a verb.
That's right.
And then
she only knows 니다 and yo.
and 요. 감사합니다. 감사해요.
Yes.
So she's a little bit confused.
So don't worry about it. The reason that we always say 다 at the end is because that's the standard dictionary form. Nobody talks like that. You have to know the dictionary form to be able to conjugate it into other things. So what I think you could do is look into basic conjugations like the present tense, which is 요, and past tense, 었어요, or as어요, things like that. And also maybe the future tense, 을 거예요. If you know those three, you can make hundreds of Korean sentences.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. I hope that helped you out.
I hope so too.
Take it easy.
And one more question, I guess.
One more, last but not least, to finish up our segment here. We have Furley29 from the Philippines. Hello, DJ Adrian and Hyunwoo. I have a question. How do you say, where is the bathroom in Korean?
Where is so and so, right?
Where is the pharmacy? Where is the supermarket? Where is the hotel?
Yeah.
Anything. Where is? How do you say that?
It's very short. 어디예요?
어디예요?
어디예요? So you put whatever name of the place that you want to look for. 화장실 is bathroom.
Yeah.
약국 is pharmacy. You know, 화장실
So,
or 약국.
화장실 어디예요? 약국 어디예요?
Yes.
Yeah. 호텔 어디예요?
There are many ways to say where is something, but that is the shortest one.
Easiest way.
Easiest, simplest way to say it. So please remember 어디예요. And if you do not remember the name for the restroom, bathroom, pharmacy, you can say those words in English and say 어디예요. And people actually know many English nouns. So if you say store, convenience store 어디예요?
They'll understand.
Yeah, they will understand.
Hotel 어디예요?
Cafe, restaurant.
Restroom 어디예요? Toilet 어디예요?
Yes.
They will understand. So
I think toilet will be the easiest word.
So remember that. In any case, 어디예요 is the phrase or the expression you have to use when you're asking for a location.
That's right. 어디예요?
Very good. I guess we'll have to leave it there. Hyunwoo 선생님, thank you very much for your time here. Hopefully our listeners enjoyed the program today, and we'll have another edition of K-Talk with Hyunwoo prepared for you. Yes, next time again on Friday. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody once again, and I'll
Indeed.
see you next week.
Yeah, make sure you give your wife a nice, beautiful chocolate cake.
Yeah, of course.